Man Detective Investigation Report, exclusive. Lamine Yamal's secret lover. The secret of the child that Barca doesn't want to name. Author, investigative reporter, anonymous. Time, July 2025. Source, El Tiempo Deportivo, Spain. Introduction, a hidden message and a name no one knows. On March 17, 2025, a personal Instagram account with less than 2,000 followers posted a black and white photo. A newborn baby's hand holding the finger of a young man. The caption was simple. "You were born into chaos, but I'll be your peace." The photo was overlooked, until some journalists noticed the medical bracelet bearing the initials, R. Rodriguez, the same surname as a stylist who worked with FC Barcelona on an Adidas campaign in October 2024. Her name is Fati Vasquez, 28, and the father of the baby is believed to be Lamine Yamal, 17. One from stylist behind the scenes to a secret relationship. Investigations from an anonymous assistant photographer confirmed that Fati Vasquez and Yamal had personal contact during several private photo shoots. She was described as quiet, gentle, and very attentive to the player's feelings. They began texting regularly after a fitting session for Yamal at the Gracia studio in Barcelona. "I saw him looking at Fati Vasquez differently than the stylist. He stayed after filming, and Fati Vasquez didn't push him away." Anonymous witness. 2. Pregnancy and Barca's silence. Hospital records confirm that Fati Vasquez was first admitted to hospital in November 2024 for a pregnancy checkup. The identity of the father of the child was not disclosed. A source within the Barcelona club said that the board had suspicions, but could not verify, because the relationship was kept strictly confidential. Yamal did not reveal anything, but once he refused to travel with the team because the baby had a fever. 3. Child, confession and media storm. On July 23, 2025, in an unannounced press conference, Yamal confirmed that she had a child. "I am the father. I will protect my child, whether people accept it or not." FC Barcelona issued a brief statement. "Private life is a personal matter. The club will support me mentally and legally if necessary." Meanwhile, Fati Vasquez disappeared from social networks. An anonymous account claiming to be her close friend sent us a diary entry, revealing the inner self of a woman who endured both love and social stigma. "I did not seduce anyone. He initiated love. I just chose not to reject. And now I am treated like a stain." 4. Legal boundaries in football laws. A Spanish legal expert said, "A romantic relationship with someone under 18 is not illegal if both parties are consensual and over the age of 16 according to Spanish law. However, FIFA rules state, clubs are responsible for protecting the image and moral development of minor players. That means Barca could be investigated if they are accused of condoning an inappropriate relationship." The conclusion, between football and early maturity. Lamine Yamal is playing better than ever. But the question is this 17-year-old really ready to be a father, when he is still a child in the limelight? And as for Fati Vasquez, despite being branded by the media as a football player hunter, she has never spoken out, except for a handwritten sentence in a notebook that we were able to access. "I don't need anyone to call me wife. I just want my children to call me mother, and Yamal father." 5. No trace of mother and child. On July 27, 2025, just 4 days after Yamal announced his fatherhood, all of Fati Vasquez's social media accounts were suddenly deleted or disabled. Her personal Instagram account at Almastylist, which had 1,800 followers, is now user non-existent. Her X, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Behance portfolio accounts have also been removed. A screenshot of a comment left under an old post reads, "Left speech bubble. I didn't give birth to a child to be a topic of discussion. Goodbye." 6. The last clue. a photo and a passport. El Tiempo Deportivo received an anonymous email with a photo of Fati Vasquez at El Prat Airport, holding a baby girl wrapped in a white scarf, standing next to a passport counter. The photo shows a man in a beige hoodie, suspected to be an acquaintance who saw him off. The identity of this person has not been confirmed. Inside the email are the words, "No one really disappears. They just leave places where their words are no longer credible." 7. Barca and the deniation. Barcelona were asked if they would provide protection for Fati Vasquez and his child. A spokesperson simply replied, "We do not interfere in the private lives of people who are not part of the club. Yamal is currently training normally." Yamal refused to be interviewed. His most recent story was a photo of soccer shoes placed next to a book by Paulo Coelho. Some disappear to be found again, differently. 8 terrible theories. On social media, netizens have exploded with a series of theories. Hypothesis 1. Alma was financially supported by Barca to leave Spain, avoiding widespread scandals. Hypothesis 2. Yamal's family pressured Fati Vasquez to cut ties, change her identity, and move. Hypothesis 3. Fati Vasquez and Yamal still keep in touch secretly, but everything is strictly controlled by the media. Hypothesis 4. Extreme. Fati Vasquez never gave birth to a real child, and the whole story is just a media experiment created by AI and deepfake. The end, when an odd name became a symbol of a global silence. We tried to contact an old friend of Fati Vasquez, a stylist named Maria R., and received a single message. Fati Vasquez doesn't want to be famous. She just wants to be left alone. But when you love someone like Yamal, being left alone is no longer an option. Paperclip closed case, temporarily. There is currently no information about the whereabouts or status of Fati Vasquez and her children. But if one thing is certain, it is this. This silence has not quieted the story. It has made it more haunting than ever.